Hello and welcome back to the Kingdoms of Amalur. Because, you know, meant to be Kingdoms takeover at the moment and I keep playing Assassin's Creed. So I thought maybe we should play some Kingdoms, you know, just for a little bit. Oh my... you know, just for a tiny bit we should play the game that I'm meant to be playing during this event. Oh god. I'm full of energy and rage at the moment. But I'll get into that later when someone's here, so I can sort of be like, I can, vent. That's the word I was looking for. So I can vent some of this annoyance at a different game I've been playing lately, called Shadows of Doubt, which is a wonderful, amazing, perfect game, but also an annoying little shit at the same time. Like it's that mix of a game that's like, oh my god, this is everything I've ever wanted, and oh, it keeps beating me into submission. This game doesn't want me to win. But so far, it's winning, like my godson did last night. By that I mean I tried to put him in bed for like an hour and a half and I couldn't, so he just went to his mum. Right, what was we doing? Oh yeah, we built up our lovely house, didn't we? Look at my house is amazing. Give it a lick, it tastes just like raisins. Sorry. What's this? Oh, no. Okay, I was trying to investigate the sack that was on the floor instead I opened the door. So I know I kept saying I'd do some side missions off stream, and then I didn't because I kept playing Shadows of Doubt, or Massive Chalice, or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So, yeah. And then a co-worker of mine recently at work reminded me of some other games that I want to stream, and it's just piling on, and on. Hey Kim, you're sick. Oh no. Sorry you're sick. But thank you for the alert. I'm guessing you're not working if you're sick. Yeah, I do want to only do main and faction quests, and I keep saying that's all I'll ever do. The castle I have to go to for a side quest? What the fuck? But I do want to investigate this farm. The person we spoke to about this farm made it sound really interesting, so we're going to do that. So yeah, as I was saying, I recently been playing Shadows of Doubt. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, quick cap. It's kind of like a detective noir game, but the fun and interesting thing about this game is it's all like randomly generated to the point that it's almost like real life. And what I mean by that is it will generate a city with people and businesses and, you know, homes and all that, and everyone will have lives that they live. They will have yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, hourly routines that they attend. They will have connections and relationships. They'll have, you know, like everyone has a phone number. You can go in every house and building and room. There's air ducts everywhere that you can crawl through and investigate. There's dodgy black market things that are going on. Like people have secrets and telling each other lies, and you're like, it's all these like really intricate things of like, these are real people. Like it makes them feel like real people. And the game is amazing, but also it's buggy as well, and it keeps fucking me over. Like I keep trying to do the tutorial case and weld, and from what I've learned, like I know who fucking did it. I know who did the murder. Right, I even found all the evidence that did the murder multiple times, like playing for 4 hours, 2 hours, an hour and a half earlier on this morning. But then I keep doing like stupid shit and getting stuck. Like I got stuck behind a bar like 10 minutes ago, so... Oh, dogs, really? Bar? So I decided to reload a save. And then the game suddenly, when I reloaded the save, it was like, you've tripped the silent alarm. I was like, no, I haven't. I saved after I perfectly broke into this place and tripped no alarms and deactivated the security system. How have I tripped a silent alarm? And then it was like, go to the police station and pick up a case investigation form. I was like, but the tutorial case the police don't know about. Like, that's the whole point, is that the police don't know about the tutorial case. And then it was like, no, you're not doing that case now. You'll do it like there's a new case for you to do. You can't finish that case. So it's like it's buggy like that, which is annoying. But it's a fun game. And it does lead to some like really interesting situations. Like the other day, I used to do this stupid thing where when I'm going up the it's got those, you know, those elevators that have like the metal doors that you open by hand, like they have in some hotels. It has those everywhere. And I used to do this thing is when I used to travel up and down the lifts, that I would open the cage door as a joke. And then the other day that glitch happened where it's like, you've triggered the security systems when I loaded the safe. I was like, oh fuck, no I didn't, but fine. I'll run. And I was running away from the security system, and I was running down the stairs. I was like, run. I turned too sharply, and I ran into the open elevator shaft that I left open, fell all the way down to the basement and broke my legs. Woke up in the hospital under arrest. Then I was like, fuck. I was like, this is why you don't leave these open. But it was like really interesting, like that could happen. And then I tried to do like a newly generated world. Ooh, what's that do? Nothing worth it. I tried to do like a newly generated world with like newly generated, because it does like it generates random cases. I was like, all we have to do is live in the world. Hey Jasper, all you gotta do is live in the world for a little while and it'll generate a case, like a murder will happen. So I tried to do one of those, and I didn't realise when you start a new world, you don't start with an apartment. You start with 100 crows, their version of money, and that's it. You don't have a house or anything. So I had 100 crows to my name, no murder had happened, I was wandering around. So I decided to take on a job, and it was a humiliation job. So it was like, throw food in this person's face, take a photo, give it to me, I'll give you 600 crows. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. I had to go buy a camera, which is 56 crows. So I had barely any money left. So I started investigating this person I had to throw some food at, found the house, broke in. And through investigating, I found out it was this young, up-and-coming woman in a law firm. She's like a receptionist, but she's working her way into the law firm, right? So like, oh shit, I feel a bit bad now. And then I'm looking into it, I was like, oh, she's not been on a date for a couple of days or weeks. So that's interesting. She's got on dates like weekly, and there used to be 2 of them, and now she isn't. And I was like, oh, all right. And there's bottles of wine everywhere. And okay, I'll wait till she gets home so I can talk to her, make sure it's her. So I left her apartment waiting outside. I'm getting cold because I'm homeless. I ain't got anywhere warm to go. I have to keep buying food and drink, fucking take over. Finally, she gets home. I knock on the door. I talk to her. Yeah, it is her, blah, 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 blah. And I found out where she worked, and I went and investigated, like I spoke to her boss, and he was like, yeah, she's like really nice and good, and yeah. And I was like doing all these things, and then I went to like the restaurant that she used to go to like weekly, and through investigating that, I found out she used to go there with a guy like every week. So I was like, oh, okay, so she clearly used to be dating this guy. Something bad's happened. They broke up. She's dealing with it by pouring herself into work and drinking wine nightly. He's dealing with it by hiring me to throw food in her face and taking a photo and humiliating her. So then I was like, I feel bad. So I started investigating him, found out where he lived, and then I had this moral dilemma. I was sitting there going, I'm homeless. I have 24 crows to my name. I have no home. I need to do this to afford money to live. Like, I'm starving and freezing, right? But I don't want to throw food in this young lady's face, because all it is her ex-boyfriend is basically bitter, and has hired me to humiliate her, and I was like, I don't want to do this. So then I didn't know what to do, and I started running. Like, I was just running around, like, oh, what do I do, what do I do? And then that's when the game decided to hit me in the face to remind me, oh, this is a video game that has randomly generated this. None of this is real. Because it decided to drop me through the floor, and I fell into the endless void of nothingness. Yeah, so... like, after I got really in depth of these 2 fake people. And by the way, none of this... them dating wasn't... wasn't set up in the game. Her being an up-and-coming lawyer wasn't set up in the game and all that. These were just context clues. It was context. She used to go there weekly with him. They don't go there anymore. She's in the law firm. She's been there for a while. She's a receptionist, but her boss is saying, oh, she does really well, and they've got an opening. You know, her being now sad that alcoholic wasn't in a thing in the game. It was, there's bottles of fucking wine everywhere, and when she got home, there was a new bottle of wine at her doorstep. Like, this game was generating people's lives, and I got sucked in so much. I was like, oh shit, oh dude, I can't. And then I was like, oh no, it's a video game because the floors disappeared. So like, this game is amazing and I love it, but it's also too buggy. It does stuff like that all the time. I get really sucked in. I'm like, all right, yeah, they're divorced now, and oh, that's their boss, and that, oh, that's their best friend. Oh, someone's hired a killer to kill them for some reason. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there's dodgy things with the tax here. No one's doing it. He's not doing his tax properly. Let me investigate. And then the game will be like, oh, by the way, fall through the floor or shit like that. And I'm like, ah. And yeah, sorry, I rambled, but that game is fantastic for what it is. And it's like 50 megabytes as well. It's not big. It's tiny space on my computer. But why is there bones in this? Oh, also, yeah, that! Okay, sorry, Jasper, hi, by the way. Thank you for being here, Jasper. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're okay. How you doing? How you doing? I hope Mass Effect's going well. I did see your hire. Thank you, Kim, for doing that. I'm just rambling, I'm sorry. But one quick thing, and then I'll shut up and focus on Kingdoms. I did break into this rich couple's house, right? Sounds bad. I was investigating their next door neighbour. I needed more clues, so I broke into their house. They weren't there. They was on holiday visiting her mum, who was sick. Again, context clues that the game gives you. I figured out you find out of this story. But what I did find, for some reason, in their kitchen, there was a human skull. Just on the side. It weren't like a... And I investigated it, and it was like, no, this is a real human skull. So I was like, oh, okay. This has nothing to do with my case, but this rich couple next door to my case have a human skull on their counter. Why do they have that? And they're off visiting her mum. So I started investigating them, and I was like... I went to the rich guy's, like, work. I was like, oh, he works in, like, he's a banker. He works there for cool money. I went and looked at her work. It's like, oh, she's a doctor. Oh, okay. And then I found out at his work there was someone had gone missing, and none of this was to do with my case. None of this was a murder I could investigate. But the game had just generated this thing of like, there's a skull on their mantelpiece, his co-worker's missing, and she's a doctor, and they happen to be away. And I was like, are these serial killers? Is there a couple of serial killers living next door to my suspect? I was like, the fuck's going on? Like, this game is too good, but also too buggy. Like, you'll get moments like that where you're like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And then the game will just be like, yeah, things aren't going to work. The police are randomly coming now. For no reason. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking Mass Effect, Jasper. Again, I'll shut up about that game. I'll focus on this game now. This is also by the people who did Mass Effect and Dragon Age. It's this is like their forgotten child. This game I'm playing. I'll get the knife. I guess that's why I was here. Oh, I have to confront Jack because I found the knife. Okay, I'm investigating a murder. Oh, okay. I forgot. I didn't realize. Jasper, I don't want to spoil anything for you for Mass Effect, but I'm just saying be careful because it's not like Dragon Age. It's not like Mass Effect. Again, I don't want to spoil things for you, Jasper. Just Mass Effect is more mean at times to you. Is how I'm going to word things. I don't want to spoil things, but you know, Mass Effect. I love both games, but like Dragon Age is nicer to the player. It's the best way I can phrase it. Also, thank you for being here, Jasper. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I'll give you your... Let me do Kitten, because Kitten doesn't do it herself. That didn't sound right. And then I'll do... then I'll do Jasper's special one. Yeah. And I've got Jasper's art next to me, next to my bed. Which is amazing art. Sorry, I've rambled on and on. I've had nothing. It's nothing to do with the game I'm playing. I've been going for 15 minutes now and talking about a completely different game that I'm not showing. Oh. Yeah. Mike's playing Mass Effect at the moment, and Jasper's now playing it, and it's that FOBO that you get. It's like everyone's playing it, I want to play it, and I have to keep telling my brain, no, brain, because we keep jumping in and out of games. We got like halfway through Atomic Heart and gave up, and started playing Massive Chalice, and then we stopped playing that and started playing Shadow of Doubt, and now like. We're meant to be doing Kingdoms of Amalur, but we keep doing Assassin's Creed, and then my brain's sitting there going, oh yeah, so-and-so at work mentioned that game like we wanted to play months ago, the Calypso something. And I was like, oh, maybe I should start streaming that. I'm like, no, brain, no, focus. Focus, brain.
So, the savior comes for Cartery. What do you want?
I know you murdered that person.
You did? I must have left it behind when I was fleeing those spiders. The damn things were everywhere. I can see you're not convinced, so that toff brat sent you to do a little digging. It was only a matter of time before she learned what I did to her parents. But you found out first. A stroke of luck. Now, let's come to an arrangement, shall we?
Oh!
Say, a heavy purse for your...
I just remembered something real quick, Jasper. You know you love Spider-Punk. Also, I'm not going to call him that. I'm going to call him Spider-Man because I did a little research and he hates when people call him Spider-Punk. He doesn't like it. He finds it disrespectful. And I will respect that punk. He's awesome. But you know you love that guy so much. I used to get Loot Crate back when Loot Crate was good. And one of my Loot Crates came with a Spider-Punk t-shirt. It's in the wrong size. It's like way too small for me, so I can't wear it. But one of my Loot Crates came with a Spider-Punk t-shirt. And I just remembered. I have Spider-Punk merch. I have a Spider-Punk... I have like a rare limited edition Spider-Punk t-shirt somewhere under my bed.
Carowin and I fought at the gates of Mel Senshir years ago. We deserted before we saw our second battle. When we came here, she invited me to join her and her husband Eimer and their daughter on that farm. It was a simple life. I thank the gods.
If I ever meet you, Jasper,
and Eimer decided to return to
I will sign it and give it to you.
When they insisted,
I will sign it, right? So it ruins the value of the shirt, but I will sign it and give it to you if I meet you. Same with a can of Aussie lemonade. They will be waiting here for if I ever meet you. I won't ever. You can ask Kitten about that. Kitten, Mike, and Antan have a couple of times like gone, oh, you can meet up with us in London if you want, and I said no. I'm that. No, you're gonna pay for this.
Really, the wandering hero is going to bring me to justice. I think not.
I like you.
I've murdered twice before, and you shall be...
Really, I've killed like everyone. Finally. Look at my big... Oh, that was so easy. I have a big shiny sword and the guy came at me with a dagger. How did he have that dagger though? He left it behind and I have it. Dead now. Everyone ignore that I killed this man. Australian title lemonade, but we can't get it. It's so good, Jasper. Everyone I know who drinks Monster is onto this one now and only buying this one. I went to the shop near me that sells it, Steve's. We always have a chat and a banter. Steve's awesome, but also Steve's, we talk too much sometimes. And I'm like for like 30 minutes just talking. But I was talking to him and he said he saw the supplier had it and it's like go for cheap. He decided he'll get it, and apparently he's selling out of it quick. I went there and bought his last 8 the other day. He said he'll keep getting it in, but he doesn't know how long it'll last. Because apparently he was talking to his supplier, and apparently this is like a limited edition one where they're only going to be doing it for a few months, and then they're going to stop. So I will save you one. It will be in my fridge, but I will never meet you. He's just an antisocial. Yes. I'm antisocial with everyone, Kitten. I don't like people and going places.
I can't believe Cartery killed them. My mother and father had been his friends for years, before I was even born. To think that he did all this just to avoid the war. I knew my family was likely dead, but I thought it wouldn't be over something like this. Thank you for your help. Here is your reward, as promised.
That sound on the mic was me opening the Aussie. Oh my god, it's so good! It was me opening the Aussie lemonade. It's like the best lemonade I've ever had. It's the lemonade I imagine that they have in Lemonade Mouth. Which anyone who's seen Lemonade Mouth from Disney Channel, I love you. I always wanted that lemonade. Oh my god, I can get that lemonade! I just realised I can. Because Lemonade Mouth, the thing about it was the cans that came out, they were like see-through plastic cans with a metal lid. And there is a drink now in the UK that has that called Patchy. I've only had the mojito one, but the Turkish shop round the corner sells all the flavours. Oh, I can get the lemonade from Lemonade Mouth. Holy shit! But yeah, this is like the best lemonade I've ever had. I'm hyper. I don't know why. Everyone leave me alone. I get like embarrassed when I get all hyper. My heart got like broken last night because I babysitting like I always do. I was trying to get little man to go to bed, and the last like 8 times I've babysat, I've only got him to go to bed once, and it's like, it's the dumbest shit ever, but it's heartbreaking that he won't sleep for me anymore. He only goes to sleep for mummy. And after like an hour and a half, I was like, I can't keep doing this. You're meant to be in bed by 7. It's 8:30 now. I need to just let you go. Yeah, go to mummy. Yeah. Oh, Jasper as well, on the thing of Spider-Man. I also have a rare. It's not the Spider-Man from the your movie or the games, but I also have a rare Spider-Man Homecoming pizza box from Pizza Hut, because when me and my stepdad went and got pizza when that film came out, we went to Pizza Hut for the first time in fucking years for some reason, and we saw they had the Spider-Man boxes, and he just went to them, oh, can we have an empty box as well? And they was like, yeah, I also have that. They have like 2 rare Spider-Man stuff. I have in very good condition Spider-Man from, you know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It says from your friendly neighborhood Pizza Hut. It's got Spider-Man on the front, and it's got Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, I'll send you a photo later. And then I have the Spider-Punk shirt. I also do have a Spider-Man bobblehead from when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, for some reason... Hey! Sorry I missed you in my stream earlier. I was zoned out. Your name has changed. It's in my game. I'm heading to bed, but I'll talk to you later. Cheers, man. I watched your I had your stream on while I was playing a game called Shadow of Doubt. So it's very contrast of like, I'm a detective. Oh yeah, like he's shooting people. It's like... it was great. It was fun. I like seeing your stream. You're good at music balance as well, I'll say that. Brother Holt. I'll speak to you in a minute, Brother Holt, man. I need to... There's too many objectives on my fucking screen right now. I'm not taking on another quest. But yeah. For some reason when I was a kid, like, I got multiple bobbleheads, so I've got, Spider-Man one, and he's got like a wall that he's on, which is quite cool. I've got a Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is really cool. And then I have Woody Woodpecker from Port Ventura, and I have no idea why I have these. There's no reason I have them. I'm not. Spider-Man is like, when I was a kid, Spider-Man was my superhero. It was the one I liked the most, and Spider-Man's probably the superhero I've seen the most stuff of. Like, I constantly, like, all his animated shows are great. Like, I've seen most of them, they're great. Spider-Man's like my go-to. But, and I do yearly, every year, I will have a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon where I'll just watch them all in one day. And when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Woody Woodpecker, but, like, they're not things I'm massively into. It's not like I wouldn't ever get a Spider-Man tattoo or a Pirates of the Caribbean tattoo. Definitely wouldn't get a Woody Woodpecker tattoo. And they're not things I've collected merch of. But I have them. Then again, a lot of the merch I have wasn't my choice. It's people gifted. Like, the amount of Rick and Morty merch I have is I have, like, the official world book under Rick. I have the glow-in-the-dark art. I have all the figures. I have most of the pops. I have the portal gun. The dimensional gun. I have 3 Mr. Meatseeks. I did all of those. I've got 2 regulars and a rare one that they sent by accident. I've got a Jerry and Meatseeks Lego set for some reason. I wasn't that big into Rick and Morty. I don't like Rick and Morty anymore. These were all gifts. Because people in my family don't listen to me and they don't respect me. And I know this is really making me sound ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. I'm really grateful for the gifts. But I constantly say to them, no clothes. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next... Sorry, distracted. Last Christmas, they all got me shirts that didn't fit. I told every single person, don't give me clothes, and if you are going to give me clothes, at least ask me my size. They all got me shirts that didn't fit, so I got like 9 shirts that I can't throw away, because that would be rude, that I can't wear. And then I keep saying to them, I don't have room for merch. I don't have room. I've run out of room. And then I got like a giant Jack Skeleton from my mum, which I do love Jack Skeleton, but I don't have fucking room. And, you know, from my niece and nephew, I got a ramen bowl set with Grogu on it. I don't like Grogu or Star Wars anymore. I do like the ramen bowl set though, but I don't have room.
Welcome to St. Edric's. You're here to meet with Father Eter, yes? The Father's always playing host to interesting individuals such as yourself. His quarters are on the 2nd floor of the mission bunkhouse. Most of his days are spent inside working on his research. I don't understand a word of it. No, I knew that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it would lead to murder. It's enough to make a man question his faith. Father Eter and his apprentice Brother Wolf, they were inseparable, like a true father and son. It was a shared love of alchemy that brought them together. But since their work repairing the village well, they've been acting tense, even hostile. Just this morning I saw Eter fetching water, but now he's gone. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy, we'll do all we can to assist you.
Thank you.
Father Eter and his apprentices conducted many...
Alright, cool, I did experiments. Is this the quest I want to be doing? I just realized. I swear I'm meant to be doing stuff for... Oh, I am. Okay. This is the quest I want to be doing. It's just... Seems very human. Considering I'm doing quests to do with the Fae. It seems very, very human. Very, very oddly human. I know you love Spider-Man. I know you do. I know. I was thinking, right, again, there's so many... I know you're working on 2 projects at the moment, but there's so many more projects I keep thinking of. And I was thinking... Why do I have to break in? I'm investigating a murder. Can't someone give me the key? You know the Bear Trap and Claw universe that I made? That has like it has 4 confirmed characters so far, and then the rest of it is like, I'll make it up. I was thinking like, I could do a Spider-Man character. I could do a character not Spider-Man, but it's clearly Spider-Man. Oh. God damn you, you bitch. Wow, I'm not gonna do this, am I? Just as I say I'm not gonna do it, it does it. Strong case and Saturday. Inspect. In the mountain of the Weathered Journal, the daily to the modern father, spiritual leader of the... Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I said I have to take everything. Okay. I find a mysteriously empty case that holds traces of a red crystal dust from whatever was once house inside. On the front label it reads, "Crystal from the well of evocation." Okay. By the guy. Well, considering it's a world full of giant crab monster people, a guy with a crab claw for an arm and a guy with a bear trap stuck in his leg, there could be a dude that's like Spider-Man. You know, who's to say there's not a guy who got bit by a spider and is just like webbing around for no reason? Who's to say? Oh fuck, I just jumped down a well apparently. Oh. I can't even rest between streams like I normally do because I go to fucking electric. Oh, it does give me no. Please say he got bit. Transport accident. No, I can't do transport accident because the whole reason there's crab people is because of a teleport accident. Which I think I've explained multiple times on the channel, so I'm not going to go through it again. You don't need to see the inside of my brain so often. I will say, the universe of Bear Trap and Claw is like my whimsical brain side. Like, it's not the dark parts of my brain. That's the fucking... Okay, not... Yeah, it's whimsical. Although, the world of Westeros is way more whimsical. But no, the dark part of my brain is the universe where, like, oh, I could make some guy investigate the murder of his wife, and he's getting helped by the fucking an entity slash spirit that was created by Jack the Ripper's diary and loads of serial killers writing in it. That's the dark part of my brain. Where the good guys is a guy whose wife was murdered and an entity created from one of the worst serial killers in history and then all his apprentices. That's the universe where it's like maybe Biscuit needs help. Oh, I forgot I had the Blades of Death. Maybe I should start using the shield I got. Oh, wait, wait, kid, I'm glad you liked the post I did on the Ko-fi. I keep forgetting to update that thing. So I decided to do more World of Westeros posts. How do I... Can I, like, disarm this, or do I not have that skill? Do I just have to set that off? Because I don't have the disarming skill? This bullshit? Do I not have disarming? Ability, no. Just no. Moves, no. Stats, no. Skills, yeah. Well, no, I can't. I can't disarm traps. I need to be that level. Cool. Okay, so we just have to set this off and get shot. That's great. That's great. So I can see traps, but I can't do anything about it. I can just see the pain that's going to happen. I'd be like, oh, there's a trap there. I still have to get murdered by it. Hey, where are you running off to, you little bitch? Where are you running off to? Get over here, you... Don't run away from me. Oh, Jasper, what build did you go with in Mass Effect? Like, what are you? Like, what class? That was kind of mean. I let him stand up before I murdered him. Find the red crystal. There's also... I tried to... I talked about it before. I tried to mod New Vegas and I got frustrated with that. I chose Vanguard. Nice. Very, very nice. I think I always do the tech builds, because they let you have like little turrets. Although the tech build in 1 is shit, but the tech build in 2 and 3 is great. I let my companions have the magic powers. But there is a mod that I want to stream or record. I'm not sure. I would take people's opinions on it now, because there's like my main mod and one of my favorite, like, you're both my favorite peoples. There's like my main mod here, and then Jasper's like someone who gets me a lot. Like, they like a lot of the same stuff as me. I'm trying to blast through one as quick as I can, to be honest. I want to get to Garrus Romance. Get Garrus. Don't blast through one, I'll say this. There are consequences to your actions. And I don't want to spoil things, Jasper, but trust me, certain actions, you know, just be careful. Plus, if you do want to romance Garrus, you should probably in one romance Tally, just so they don't start a relationship. Because I did tell you that before, I did spoil that already. Because if you don't romance her, they will start a relationship. And then it would just be much harder to romance him into. Just to let you know. Stop running away, you little bitch. Oh, fine, let me away. Alright, let's just... Mass Effect is going to teach you a lesson. That's all I'm going to say. That game will teach you a lesson. Mass Effect is the sort of game where you have to... So, my PC decided to disconnect itself from the internet for no reason at all. So that's what happened there. I'm going to blame Jasper, because Jasper said consequences of pussies, and then my PC went ding. So, that's Jasper's fault. God damn it, I'm going to edit this now. I don't have time to edit it together for YouTube. We got to go shop. We got to get electric after stream. Right. I'll wait till both Kitten's back. Well, I'll wait till both Kitten and Jasper are back before I ask the question about Halo, because I need two opinions on it. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. You're both back. So, yeah, it is your fault, Jasper. I do blame you. So, I love Halo. To the point I do have this metal box in my room that is shaped like a ammo case from Halo that I could store stuff in. I have that. But I've never streamed or YouTubed any Halo content. I was going to do the Halo Infinite Pistol Challenge, and then I never got around to it. Why is this guy immune to everything I'm doing? Like, why is he so powerful? Get back here, you little bitch. Why are you so strong? I'll run away then, I can't be fucked. I'll fight you later. He seems too strong. So, I haven't bought it yet, because I have all my Halo content on Xbox. But for PC, there is... You can get on Xbox as well, but on PC there is the Halo Master Chief Collection, which I can get through Xbox for free. But I'm going to buy it on Steam, because there is a thing for Halo. There's an amazing thing that one guy has made, and I've seen multiple videos on it on YouTube, and it's hilarious. There is a thing called Cursed Halo. Now, Cursed Halo is he took Halo, he took all the guns and all the weapons, and he made them, like all the guns and all the vehicles, and he made them cursed. And like, it's not like normal mods where it's like, oh, they add a couple things in, or they add a new story mission. No, he affected everything. So for the original Cursed Halo, he made things like, there's the floppy sniper, that when you shoot it, the sniper rifle's like rubber, so it goes doing, and your bullet goes anywhere. Or there's the backwards pistol that shoots you if you shoot it, so you have to throw it at enemies. So it bounces around. Or there's Bukkake plasma grenades. Don't have to explain that one. Or there's a D20 frag grenade that you throw this frag grenade and one of 40 things happen, good or bad. Including one of those things that I know for a fact is a big Thanos will appear with a giant purple penis playing ABBA in ABBA's Waterloo in the background for no apparent reason, right? This game is cursed and it's hilarious. Like, you get in the Banshee and the wings flap instead of fly, or you get in a Ghost and it's just spinning like a blade. Like, there's loads of things like that. It's hilarious, it's funny. And then for the Master Chief Collection over on Steam, the guy decided to do Cursed Halo again, which is the same thing I just mentioned. I don't care if there's TOS issues. It's the same thing I just mentioned, but he amped it up by 100. The D20 now does one of 99 things. I meant to compare that, not add it to my junk. And there's like loads more funny weapons. Like there's a center shotgun you get, so the reticle is slightly to the left, so you're always shooting slightly to the left. It's quite funny. There is a so in Halo there's a plasma pistol, and he's made one that shoots nukes. He's made one that shoots little pink love hearts, and then for Cursed Halo again, he made one that shoots piss. It just shoots a little piss stream, and it's hilarious and ridiculous. And like the dumbest shit ever. And there's so many things like that. The guy didn't go into all of them in the video because he wanted to leave them surprise, but it's hilarious. And if you play it single player, you can get upgrades like a roundhouse kick, or like your guy will duct tape pistols to his feet. Like that sort of funny upgrades. Would that be better for YouTube or stream? Here's my question here. Would it be funnier to see that stuff live, or to see like an edited down version? Is my question. Because I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it because it's fucking hilarious, and I want to fucking play it. And you know the way my brain works is like, I want to play a thing. We have to save it for content. I'm also thinking about leaving Twitch and joining a different streaming service, considering all the rules that Twitch keeps making, like the new one where you can't have sponsorships. Not that I have sponsorships, but it's like, it's a dick move. And there's other streaming platforms out there that like are just way shit, or way less shitty than Twitch. Boots of Fire Shield, Shoes of the Remedy. I'll equip it, see what it looks like. They look so dumb. No, let's put my shoes back on. I'm mainly doing this guy's outfits. I'm mainly doing this guy's outfits based on how they look, not how good they make me. He's being a rah-rah fashion baby. Okay, that's what I have equipped, and that's like way better. Oh, I'm not finesse enough. That looks better. Yeah, so my question is, do I YouTube or stream that shit? Because it sounds hilarious, and I'm gonna do it either way. What are we gonna up? What are we gonna up? Well, I want to be able to disarm traps at some point. Confirm. I need to get my finesse up by 1. I don't even use the frost traps at all. I want to undo those. I don't want those. I'll do this for now. But at some point I'm going to go to one of those people that can undo all my level ups, and I'll change my finesse. Nice. They're spiky. They don't go with my outfit at all. But they're spiky and they're so much better. Spiky gloves. Yeah. God, I have to edit this together now after this because of fucking... I don't even know why my PC just went, I'm not going to connect it in there. Like, no reason at all. Everything else was connected. I reset in there before this, so it's like at peak efficiency. I'm the only one here, and the PC still went, no, I'm going to fuck you. Oh, is there a dead guy there? Is there a tied up guy? I'm just ignoring him for a swim. Oh yeah, he's tied up. He needs help, and I'm just like, I'm swimming. Oh, he's not tied up. He's just... What's wrong with him?
Stay back. I don't know who you are or how you found me, but you will not have the crystals. They are mine. Don't make me kill another. They radiate a strange, wild magic. A force that can cause change, or even destruction. The witch wishes to use the crystals to corrupt other types of magic. I lost my true father in the mines of Apatir. In many ways, Atir took his place.
taught me to respect hard work, discipline, the blessing of order in a chaotic world. I had no choice. He was trying to destroy the crystals. He didn't understand that we'd been chosen, that the crystals wanted us to possess them. The strange woman was right. She knew the crystals' power. That's why she wanted them, but we told her nothing. When she left, Father dropped the crystals back into the well, but they sang to me, told me to kill him and rescue them. Their voices, so beautiful. She was a fae, quite beautiful. Called herself the Maid of Windermere. Father Ritter was suspicious of her kindness and threw the crystals down the well. It was his idea to lie when the maid asked him about the crystal's properties, its strength, endless questions, but he told her nothing. I haven't found it yet. I was searching the well tunnels when I was attacked by kobolds. Nasty things. Father Ritter did something to the crystal. Hid it by way of magic. Priest using magic. Unforgivable. The crystals give off a glorious music. Can you not hear? It speaks to me. I've spent hours playing my whistle and watching the crystals shimmer with joy. Father Ritter believed that the magic within the crystals responded to the tones and rhythms of song, almost as if they were a living thing. Oh, Father Ritter, what have I done? I never meant anyone harm, especially not the Father. Please, you must help me destroy the crystals, stop the corruption. My whistle may help you find them. I use it to speak to the crystals, sing to them. I am not a bad man, just a weak one. I will pay for this sin for the rest of my life. However long I wish that to be. Get out of here.
Oh, I got a magic whistle. I was watching the first season of Blackadder yesterday. I've never seen it before. I've only seen 2, 3, and 4. I've never seen season 1. It was alright. I know they're gonna, for the first time ever on the 15th, release the pilot, which has a different guy playing Baldric. Which will be interesting to see. I just didn't like how dumb Blackadder was in the first season, but apparently in the pilot he's much more like he is in the other 3 seasons, where he's the smart, conniving one, and Baldric's the dumb one. Buckler, oh, okay. Better than mine by a lot. I have enough finesse, of course I don't. I'm not finessey enough. I now have to. Oh, cool! No, it says it on. It says it on OBS still. I was gonna say if I was going by Twitch's thing, I'd have to do maths to figure out how long I've been streaming for to know when to end. But luckily, OBS still has the original time. What am I meant to be doing? Did I do something wrong? Use the whistle. How do I... Remembering our conversation the other day, Kim, about David Bowie. I'm very sad that... Oh, I have to go back in the well? Okay. I'm very sad that the sequel to Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes has been cancelled. Genuinely. That's like some of the saddest news to do with TV that I've received this year. Like, that's bullshit. And it's because of money. That's the only reason it got cancelled is money. Like, due to financial fucking problems. It's been cancelled. Like, why? I like that life grows around my character. It would have been the greatest thing ever. It was gonna ow. It was gonna have characters from Ashes to Ashes and Life on Mars. It was gonna be, which would have been weird to have the Ashes to Ashes characters, because Lazarus was gonna be a prequel to Ashes and Ashes, but sequel to Life on Mars, which was basically gonna be like, what was Sam Tyler doing before he died? Well, not died, before he passed on in oh, what's his name? Not Holt, is it? What's his name? Oh, one sec, I gotta look it up. What's his name? Gene Hunt's World, yeah. Before he passed on from Hunt's World. I didn't mean to drink that potion, but my magic damage is now boosted. What is this whistle doing? It doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. Yeah. There you go, I was alive for a second there and dead again. Playing mini modes instead of doing something useful to the daily channels top 10%. Oh yeah, I saw you playing that when I looked on Discord. In fact, number 50. Nice. I have no idea what that game is, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. At least you're not dying like Jasper in Mass Effect. Was that it? Was that all I was meant to do before? Okay. That's annoying. It's annoying that that's all I needed to do. Why don't I have a waypoint? I do, it's all the way over here, okay. Teleportation! It's a nice chill road building game. Road building game? What? It's a road? Why are you building roads? You just... I was like, oh yeah, nice chill game to do with cars. And you're like, no, you build roads. Not to judge. I'm not judging at all.
Leave it to Hallam the White and his pet to expose my plans. You will regret ever joining the House of Ballads. You will have to try better than that, beloved. I keep secrets for a reason. I wanted the mission's crystals, but the mortal and his boy would not cooperate. But I always find a way to get what I desire. Don't we all? I am known as the Maid of Windermere, but that is all you shall learn this day. Winston is with me, and he will stay with me until I deem it fit to return him. If the House of Ballads wishes to have its king, it must send its greatest warrior. Since I have all of them, that leaves you. Come, I wish to collect you as well. I will be waiting.
This is not just about the court anymore. You have roused the maid's interest, and it is clear she wishes to add you to her collection. We must do as she commands, but we will be prudent in how we proceed. This ballad, The Champion, is one to be undertaken with great caution. So, Sagril, are you ready to make the preparations and depart? Now is the time. I cannot foresee the outcome of these events, Sagril. This version of the telling has never been told. I can hardly bear to think of what is coming. You must do all you can to preserve the House of Ballads, even as the maid tempts you with her promises of freedom. We have a responsibility to what has come before.
Sometime can.
It is a tragic ballad of a knight who entered the maid's kingdom, only to fall prey to her enchantments. His name was Sir Elswin, and he had the best of intentions. Elswin gloriously overcame Windermere's defenses, but it was on the edge of the Weeping Gorge that the maid came to him and clouded his thoughts. Now he stands forever as the maid's lone champion, defender at the gates. All who wish to enter the kingdom of Windermere must go through him. She covets King Wenson and always has, by taking the whole court of enchantments. She is sending a strong message. Revenge is now what she desires most. There is more. There is you. The maid is a curious sort, one whose interest is easily aroused. Your presence has altered the telling, and she wishes to learn why.
Because I'm fateless. I'm the only original person in this whole world/universe.
Then it is time.
I'm the Spider-Punk of this universe, bitch.
You represent all that we've been through, all that we are, in this telling and all those to come. There is little you can do to prepare for the journey ahead, but take another resurrection potion like the one you used to save Ferrara. You may need it. This is all I can offer you. The rest of the story is yours to tell.
I need to watch that film. I need to watch both of them. I should trust Jasper's judgment in films. They've not steered me... Well, they've not suggested films to me yet. They've suggested shows. But they've not steered me wrong yet. Plus, most of the shows we suggest each other, we've both already watched. So again, I feel like I should watch those films, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Jasper, did you see the TikToks I sent you? It's like really interesting behind the scenes stuff to do with that Spider-Verse film. To do with the animation. It's actually really interesting to see. It makes Spider-Man, the punk one, even more badass and even more punky. It really, really does. I did. Yeah, the whole like... first off, I like the fact from everything I've watched through those films have evolved animation in such a level. It's really fantastic, like the first one and the second one. But I like the fact that in the first one, all the Spider-Men's and women's, but when I said men's, I meant man as in humans, but yeah, all the Spider-Peoples are animated every frame, but Miles is animated every 2 frames because was bitten by a spider from the wrong universe. So he's wrong. And I think that's awesome. And amazing. But then to also find out they also went and did that with Spider-Punk, but they did it every 3 animations because he doesn't consist with what everyone else does. He's different. He does what he wants to do. That's just amazing. That's just like the best shit ever. Oh, I did watch a video. This guy took his kid to go watch the film. Yeah, the guy took his kid to go watch the film because it's a 2-parter, isn't it? This new one, and his guy took his kid to go see the film, and it ended saying to be continued or something like that. And apparently, the guy's kid just looked up at the screen and looked at him and went, "That's stupid. I want it all now." I love that. The kid's just like, stop, that's stupid. It was because he was experienced after he did the leap of faith. Okay, but the spoilers, bumhole. Spoilers, you butt. Oh, don't say that. Yeah, it doesn't conform. Yeah, oh. He's so British as well. He's so British, isn't he? Thing is, right, his accent, I could instantly like, oh yeah, I know people like that. I know people with that accent. I know where they're from. My one has a utility slot, so I could make my own better. So fuck you. Ice, baby. Take that. Yeah. Oh, I don't want that. What I want is this.
I don't know what to do. Why go to a Fate Weaver? Why? Sometimes I don't feel this way. Sometimes it's reassuring, but not right now. Not when it's so close. I still think it's a blessing. Talking to that Fate Weaver means I can make good on the time I have left. But how can I tell my family? It's like erasing the smiles from their faces, or like killing the joy in their hearts. Why would I do that? So I don't feel guilty about deceiving them? Isn't that just selfish? Is it completely selfish to not tell them, so I don't have to see them upset? But facing this alone, truly alone, I can't do it.
Oh, that got really deep. There's me like fucking up opening a chest, and there's just a guy in the background pouring his heart out. And I was like, oh shit, this is getting like deep, man. And I'm like, treat. Look at that brownie.
You've come. Wise. Wiser than those other fools in the House of Ballads. It is their inability to see beyond themselves that has brought them to this end. This is my realm, and any who seek to cross it must first face my challenges.
Okay.
The Wall of Thorns awaits.
Look at my handlebar massage, bitch. I'm not scared.
You will not lay eyes on him until I find you worthy of it. I pull your strings now. If you wish to rescue your friends, you must cross the field of battle.
Okay.
I am not of the summer court, but a flower of the bleak winter, and I desire the one thing that the chill of immortality cannot provide. Love.
Love. Love. Gowns up the stuff.
As it is in the telling, so it will be for you. Only a true knight of the House of Ballads may pass beyond the wall, and every true knight needs armor. Tell me, beloved, are your tales worth a minstrel's breath, or are you just dust waiting to fall?
So yesterday, as you all know, I babysit on Tuesday. Yesterday I was babysitting, right, and my godson did something that was amazing to me, which is, for the first time ever, he actually communicated the reason why he wanted to do something. Because normally, he wants to do something, I'll go to him, oh, why? Why do you want to do that? And he'll come up to me, clearly trying to figure out what I mean, because he'll come up to me and just repeat to me, and just be like, oh, why do you want to do that? And I go to, yeah, why do you want to, why do you want gate open? Oh, why do you want gate open? And then I'll open the gate, and he'll be like, oh, go wash hands. I'm like, cool, that's why he wanted the gate open. But he won't say that if I ask him why. Doesn't seem to understand. But yet, yesterday, a good 20 minutes we was talking, right? Because he went to me, oh, put shoes on? I was like, why do you want to put shoes on? And he's like, well, put shoes on. I was like, but why do you want to put shoes on? So he did the thing all to me. He goes, why do you want to put shoes on? Like, yeah. Why do you want to put your shoes on? Why do you want to put your shoes on? So I was like, listen. He does this thing where you say, listen, he'll touch his ear.
Hallam the White has sent his right hand to tear at Our Lady's good name. You are interrupting a duel for the ages. There can only be one Windermere champion, and it shall be me. Of course, Creth has never been one to concede gracefully.
And instead of doing what he normally does, which he just repeats, listen, and does his ear to me, he stopped me, put his hand on my chest, he stopped me, and he looked at me, he went, you, listen. I did his ear to get me to listen, so I did it. And then he went to me, why want shoes on? Go garden? Play? I was like, we can't go play in the garden, mate. He's like, oh, come on. I was like, alright, we'll put shoes on, we'll go garden, we'll do the bins, but no play. And then he fully sat down in front of me again and went, no, go garden, do bins, yeah? Play. Just fully like 20-minute conversation with him where we reasoned and justified, alright, we can go to the garden and we can do the bins, but we can't play because it's just an hour before bedtime. And it was just wonderful, and I loved it. It was just,
Is this a jest? You will never impress the maid. She is only interested in true knights of the realm. Perhaps you can help us choose the Grail. Creth and I were just fighting over who should be the maid's true champion. Unless you believe yourself worthy of such an honor, then by all means challenge one of us to a duel. The prize, your sought-after armor. You may win more than just my armor, Sagro. You will know that you are truly the victor, for Aylmer is the greatest knight ever to raise us. Very well.
alright, I'll speak to you both, and then I choose who I'm fighting, yeah?
Well, which one of us do you want killing you? I'll do it if it must be done, and if it pleases my lady. Then you will earn my respect, something you have yearned for since our first meeting. Come, prove to me. Sir Elswyn has been relieved of his duties. He has been guarding this kingdom. Aylmer's sense of duty, of service, not even the love of knights and brothers can... Oh, the tiny...
Does it matter who I fight? I feel like it doesn't matter who I fight, right?
The kingdom cursed by maid's dread hand.
Um,
All were doomed to sleep.
I guess we'll fight Spear Dude.
Rescued all.
I am eager to hear your decision. Indeed, I must confess, this was the outcome I desired.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck is that? Alright, fuck it, I'm cheating. Oh my god, I can't even cheat. Boom. Now I can. Yeah, so that was really wonderful. They like sat down and actually conversed to me like what he actually wanted to do and shit. Really proud of him. And then also at that point I couldn't really say no to going to the garden because he reasoned so well, and I was, oh, for fuck's sake, controller. Oh, fucking controller! I really need to get a new wire for this. Oh, that guy got annihilated. Is he dead now? Oh! So I chose who died. Oh, I liked this guy. I should have killed the other guy. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie. I don't have to wear all this House of Ballad shit. Hey, morning. Oh, it's not. Afternoon, Mike. Oh god, look how horrible I look. Ew. Also, I killed the dude I liked because I didn't realise that's what it was. I didn't realise I was killing one of them. I just thought it was a fight. I didn't realise it was a fight to the death. Ah, look at the wanker. And I killed the nice dude.
You have chosen. The maid can only have...
Oh. It's still morning. No, it's not. Morning is 6 to 10. Morning is 6 to 10. Oh, I can just avoid all these things that want to kill me. Biscuit just being Biscuit. Yeah. Mike, you missed the whole story about a game called Shadow of Doubt, which I really think you'd like and hate at the same time. I think you'd have the same love-hate relationship I have with it. But I really think it'd be up your street. I think you should look into it. It's really great. I'm not going to go into it again because I already did. Oh, it's a big boy. I'll have a look. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Come on, rock troll, fight me. Whoop. Boom, baby. So how you doing, Mike? Oh, you little shits. Take my magic dust. Oh, God, I'm gonna get killed. Alright, come get me, little fucker. There you go. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we'll equip that one because it's better than my one. We'll equip that one because it's better than my one. No. Okay. Goodbye, lightning blade blades. Back to flame blade blades. And then what was it? It was like a necklace or something? Oh no, it's a shield, wasn't it? Yeah. Magic shield. Although I never used the shield. Added to wishes. Yes, it's quite fun. It really does that whole thing of like, it doesn't tell a story, but it leads so many breadcrumbs that your brain will create a story. Like, I'll quickly retell one of the stories I told a minute ago, or like an hour ago, just to give you an idea. So there was this job I was hired to do, a humiliation job, right? For 600 crows. Like this was when I started a new world and like a randomly generated world. So I started homeless. I didn't have a house. I had 100 crows on me. I needed to earn money to get a house. So I went and got this humiliation job, which was throw food at someone, take a photo, slip the photo onto someone else's door, get the money. So I went to go do that. First thing is I needed a camera. So it's not like BioShock at all. Maybe you got the wrong game. Shadow of Doubt is there's no like combat to it. Well, there is combat, but there's not. Like you can get guns and stuff. You don't really use it. It's more like a detective noir game, Mike. Like you're solving cases that get generated. And like you have your pinboard where you have to do all your threads and stuff to figure out like, oh, that evidence to that evidence to that, to figure out who did it. I mean, there's only like 6 people who work on it though. Really great game. Oh, the graphics, yeah, the graphics, fair enough. But yeah, so I had this whole thing. I needed money, so I bought this camera, which was like 56 crows. So I didn't have that much money left. So I started staking. I got the city's address book, found out where this woman lived, broke into her house, and I started to investigate. And I found out like, oh, she used to go on these weekly dates, but she doesn't anymore. Oh, there's bottles of wine everywhere. She seems to be a bit of an alcoholic. Oh, she's a young. She works at a law firm. She's a receptionist, so I went there and found out from her boss she's like some. There's a vacancy, and she's quite good at her receptionist job, so maybe they'll upgrade her to a lawyer. And then I was like, okay, there's these receipts for these like weekly dates she's gone, but she doesn't go on anymore. So let me investigate that where she used to go on these dates. So I did that, and it says that I looked at their CCTV footage, the surveillance footage, and she genuinely used to go there every week with a guy, and they don't go there anymore. So I put the pieces together. I was like, oh, she's a young up-and-coming person in a law firm. They used to be dating. They're not anymore. She's handling it by drinking copious amounts of wine. He's handling it by hiring me to throw a donut in her face and take a photo and humiliate her in public. So it got to this point of I was standing there going, I'm homeless, I need this money. Do I want to humiliate this young woman though? Like, she seems really nice, she's not done anything wrong, her ex-boyfriend's a dick, do I really want to do this? And then the game reminded me it was a game, because I fell through the floor into the endless void. But up until that point I was like, oh shit, this is like proper in-depth stuff.
To break the seal of magic's veil, Aurora's love she'd pretend.
Well, I grow more impressed with every head you lay before me. Well done. You rival even Sir Elswin in your foolish arrogance.
Thanks.
You may have passed the Wall of Thorns, but the Weeping Gorge proposes its own unique challenges.
What, I jump over the gorge?
Like all the elders, little phantoms hiding behind the victories of the past. Weak minds are the easiest to control, and those two are mine now.
Oh, I killed one actually, so... Oopsie poopsie.
He was captain of the Royal Windermere Guard, and my staunchest defender. His body lies below where it fell. I mourn him in my own way.
In your own way, really?
It is what prevents my enemies from simply marching into my kingdom and feeding it to the flame. To raise the bridge, one must defeat its guardian, the legendary Sir Elswin. Only then will the path make its way open to you. Alas, Sir Elswin has been killed, as goes the story. This time I fear he's staying quite dead. Another terrible price.
Well, I have a resurrection potion, don't I? Bring him back to life, fight him. Oh, why can't I just jump down there to where he is, you fucker? God damn it. I'll go around the long way. He's down. Oh, I saw. Sorry. Like, remind me that there was a TikTok I saw the other day where there was these people playing multiplayer game together, and one of them died, and one of the characters asked, "Oh, what happened to their friend?" And they went, "He's dead." And they basically like naturally went into that bit of like everybody's dead. It's like hilarious. He's dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Ha! I have you right where I... Wait. What's the meaning of this? Who are you and where is my opponent? Oh, I see what happened. Blast. Perhaps next time.
I like that. Oh, I see what happened. Oh, it's fine. I died.
A great sword to the throat. How else? It was gloriously bloody, if I recall. The champion had been told to end my service to the maid.
Oh, look, I do love the whole idea of people who can like die and come back to life being so casual about dying. It's like, yeah, I got stabbed. Oh well.
I was once a grand knight in the clan of Isa, but misfortune befell me when I believed the lies of the witch. She lured me, wooed me, honored me, promised me power. I became the champion and protector of her castle. That did not last long. She tired of my service and my love. Just look at the result.
Oh, I don't want to go shop between streams. I want to rest and relax. I don't want to go get electric. Fuck you.
Really? I don't think so, Dustling.
Oh god, everyone's trying to kill me. Huh? Leave me alone. Huh? Oh my god. Okay, this guy's a lot more powerful than me. Quick, look at what potions I have in my inventory and down them. What potions do I have? Yeah, cool. More Christmas right. Total health is increased for a little time. Unstable potion, I don't know what it did. Ah. I also forgot I'm cursed and I never got my curse fixed. There you go, you bitch. Can I search him? No. Just, no. Okay. He's just dead again. I kind of feel bad for that guy's existence. Just like, die, wake up, get killed again, lay face down in a pool of water while I'm dead. I just thought the great exit, like, ah, yeah, I died again, because the only way to make the bridge work is by killing me. Great security system. Like, the worst punishment ever. Like, I would rather be fucking hung for the rest of them, like, oh, I die, oh, I'm hung again, oh, I wake up, you know, that way, rather than, oh yeah, the only way to get her bridge to work is you have to kill me, so I'm constantly having to fight for my life, and then die so people can go visit this woman. Like, what the fuck? Oh, now I have to kill you as well.
No, mortal. You presume too much. This song does not belong to you. There can only be one champion, and perish and rot as a corpse in the sun.
God damn it, I have to kill everyone, apparently. A lot came in to help these people. Like, oh, can you help us with our, you know... Oh, no mortal can help us on our quest. Only our kind can help us. We are Fae, we are better than you, blah, 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 whatever. And now it's like, no, I'm having to kill everyone. Oh god, I need to start using my shield, don't I? It's that thing. That thing is worse than him. The Threshers. Burn, you little fucking shit. Just don't give him a chance to get any attacks on. Slaughter them. I bet you're gonna have to kill the king as well. And the whole reason I'm here is to rescue the king. And I bet you just be like, yeah, kill the king. So apparently I've been going for 1 hour and a half. According to my OBS thing. We have half an hour still. Half an hour! Oh, I've leveled up apparently. Cool. Why don't we get my... We'll get this out because I want to be able to disarm traps. Still got to reset these. I keep forgetting to reset these. Oh yeah, I'll increase that because yeah, fuck it. Increases my like life, doesn't it? Then we'll save because I keep forgetting to save. It's a hard night life for us. It's a hard night life for us.
You are brave. No mortal has ever set foot in my domain. Isn't it wondrous? I've spent centuries whispering my wishes to the earth, the trees. The crystal has made it so. Never before has there been one worthy of sharing it with me. Do you fancy yourself a ruler? Join me and my enchanted beasts in this, the autumn of my kind.
Well, okay, my options are I would make a good tyrant, I rule alone, or you're gonna die. What sort of options are these? Which one of this is the hero option? Like, none of these sound like the good guy. None of them. You will be dead. I'm gonna kill you. I will rule alone, or I will make a good... None of these seem like the good option. It's not. She's not actually there, Mike. She's using like an illusion. She's off in a castle, and she keeps like talkie. I guess I'll make a good tyrant, is what I'm going to go with for some reason.
I do not doubt it. You have the taste for blood and willingness to sacrifice, even if it is the lives of others you sacrifice. Hallam has seen it, and I dream of little else. The tale of the Fae enters its final telling. All the old songs will perish with their heroes, and a new era will begin. And while the end is near, it has yet to be written. You are the harbinger of change our people have long feared, and with you lies our legacy.
Really? Ain't I just so special?
Whatever I desire, it makes possible. I wanted to change the ballads, and I have done it. I wanted Wenson, and he is mine. The Prismeer makes it so. Those who seek to be my subjects, to serve me in every way. The wild fae you see before you are under an enchantment. This keeps them docile. You are safe here so long as you do not anger my friends. They will pay you no mind. But some advice. Keep your weapons sheathed.
Okay.
Wenson waits for you in my castle, but only a fool would simply invite you in. And I am no... This village is my legacy. How the world will remember me when all the courts have fallen. Below, my army prepares to wipe clean the songs of yore. You could lie beside me in the waning days. But if rescuing Wenson is what fate has written for you, then you will find...
Okay, cool. What is this curse I have on me? What is it? This is a magic curse. Seek out a healer to have it. 25. Oh wow, I'm weaker. I'm weaker because of this. I'm 25% easier to hurt because of a curse I have. As long as I keep my weapons in, none of her subjects will attack me. Which means, oh my god! Wait! Are we in a realm of friendly, creepy little dudes? Look, it's the brownies, but they're not attacking. Look at them! Oh, they're adorable! Oh, what else? What else is here? What else, like, creepy monster? Oh, look at the boggarts! They are Look at them. They're so cute. Look at the sleeping one. Oh, I woke you up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What else? Oh, look at the big boy. Look at the big boy. Oh shit. Here's the thing now. I have the choice between being the good guy and saving the king, or being the bad guy and getting to live in a place where there's these friendly creatures and they're not attacking. Oh no! Oh no! Do I do the moral thing, or do I just do the thing where I get to hang out with all the creatures? Oh no. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? When everyone knows how they feel about like hobs and brownies and boggarts and goblins and robots and turrets and things.
Welcome. You're not at all.
Hey, you're me, and I'm you.
I am Sagril, Chancellor of Windermere. She said you were beautiful, although I have noticed that she has peculiar tastes. You're just in time. Our little army is building up quite nicely. I was beginning to fear that we'd actually have to execute the lady's plans, ludicrous as they are.
You're not Sagril, I am.
Please, it is just Sagril. I am no knight. I only recently came of age. The maid seized me just as I was leaving my hollow, as though she had been waiting. The great cycle has left me vacant, but I am no friend of the Maid of Windermere. Though the Winter Ballads name her a hero, her favourite role is the heartless tyrant. It is the source of her power and of her madness. Normally she's not so terrible to be around, if you don't mind plotting and treachery, that is. Every summer ballad ends in the maid's defeat. Time and again she has played the villain. Now she intends to change that permanently, and she has the power to do so. This army is not a new device, not at all. It is all part of the great ballad Cursed Kingdom, in which fair Queen Bellmaid reduces the maid's army to a scattered mob.
How you doing, man? I'm good, you?
The beasts in this village may act civilized, but they are anything but. Cross them and they will kill you, just like their wild cousins would.
No, they are wonderful, lovely beasts. You leave the beasts alone, Sagril.
Of course you are. Forgive me. I often forget that my time with the House of Ballads has passed. Now I am but a prisoner of the maid. We all are. You see, this place, it's calm. It is only an illusion. The maid uses her strange crystals to pass.
I'm still yet to make Smashes one, sorry.
We must destroy the crystals to earn our freedom. But they are invisible to all but the maid. It is her song that calls them.
Yeah, I was just testing. I'm still yet to make Smashes one. I'm sorry, Smash. I get distracted unless someone reminds me. Like after the stream, I forget and I get distracted and my brain wanders.
The crystals are hidden around the village and forest of Summer's End. You cannot see them with the naked eye. They
Oh, I have that. Don't worry.
What are you doing here?
I have the Wassel. I will attempt to make Smash 1 after the stream. I will attempt to make him one. Whistly whistle, whistle. Oh no! Oh god. No! No, if I hit it, the beasts are gonna attack me if I hit this. Can't I just side with her so I don't have to kill the beasties? I don't want to kill the beasties. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. We could just stop playing now. No, like we don't have to do anything. Smash, do you stream? I can't remember. Or not. I'm totally not making Smash a shout out now. Oh, I don't want to hurt the beasties. Okay. So as long as they don't see me with my sword out, we're still friends. Good. No sword out, we're still friends. Yeah. I must keep the beasties my friends. I have. Here you go, look, boom, done it. He has one. Did the thing. Oh no, that troll's gonna see, isn't he? He's gonna want to attack me. Why does it not stay around for that long? Okay, we're still good. I'm still friends with the beasts. Or we do the one behind me first. I'm still friends with the animals. I don't get how people can't love these little, like, I know, like, people go, oh, it's weird how I love all the things, and the creatures, and the beasties, and the hobbies, and the goblins, and the robots, and that, and the guests. I don't see how you can't love them, though. How do you not love them and find them adorable? Like, look at these little guys. Look, that's a green one. We haven't seen a green one before. Look at them. Man, it's so adorable. How can you not have love for them? I'm like the Newt's commander of every other game. Like, I'm the Newt's commander of every other universe. Where I'm like, I just want to protect these things. Look at that one. It's got all lightning. You mean nope? You're as bad as Kitten in Portal 2. I was wanting to kill those turrets. Oh, the turret's an adorable little guy. You didn't kill the turret. Not their fault they're programmed to, you know. Not their fault they're programmed to murder. No! No! Why? Why on the last one do they all start hating me? No! No, I will not fight you. I refuse. I refuse to fight you all. No! I refuse. I'm not doing it. I will not do it. I will let the army outside. It will hate me.
Hello. Quite a display, my friend. It makes me proud to share a name. You made quick work of the maid's army. The lady herself, however, will prove more...
I've not made any work of the maid's army, my friend. I've not killed them at all. I let them live. They are the true innocent of this world.
Take this. It's the key to the village bell house. That bell rings with the same tone as the flute, only louder. So loud it can be heard across these high mountains. The toll will break the enchantment on the maid's castle. Then you will have your chance. Make the most of it, my friend.
I've got like 20 minutes.
Maybe your last. And now I'm free. I do hope we meet again. I would like you to have this. It's a talisman. I have just above the chantry.
Receive the House of Ballad shield. Ooh. Is it any good or is it shit? Compare. Oh, it's really good actually. Yep, cool. Oh. Look at my shield. My shield is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins. I need to watch that video to get out of my head. And for anyone who hasn't seen the Look at My Horse video, I'm not being that weird. I'm being weird, but I'm not being that weird. Like it's I'm quoting a video. Before anyone thinks I'm a freak. I am a freak, but I'm not, you know. Gonna casually walk past you all. No one, we won't have any problem. No, no, just go. No, Hobbit! I will not kill you, my friend. No, 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 I won't do it. No, okay. No, you can't make me. No. No. Oh look, they're all fighting each other! Can I just go through the door while you all fight each other? I don't want to fight you! I hide over here. Okay, I'm hiding while they fight amongst themselves. Oh god. Oops. Can we do this? Yes! 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 I got in the door without fighting any of them. Yes! I will still not slay the creatures. Not having lockpicks suck. How do I go up? Did I go through the wrong door? No, did I do all that and go through the? Oh, no, this step. Okay, I'm being stupid. Right. What gloves? Oh, they're part of a set. We'll take those. Oh, they're better than my fire ones, and they do ice damage. Although they're only slightly better, and my fire ones have utility slots, so we'll add those to. What that the junk and sell it. If I fill the utility slot, the fire ones will be better. Enter the castle of Windermere. That's a cool castle name. I didn't realise I didn't put any castles in the world of Westeros. Yeah, I should probably change that. Castles are cool. Because, like, where the Bright King lives, it's not really like a castle, it's more like a fort. No! No, I will not fight any of you. I still refuse. No. No. I refuse to fight you all. That's it. If I can... Right. Come on. Everyone follow me. I have an idea. You're all there fighting, distracted. So if I jump down here, run this way, avoid the troll, stay on this side, I should be able to get through the door! I've made this game a lot harder for myself now, where I refuse to fight the enemies. I'm just being a pacifist now. Like, I'll figure out all the sneaky ways so I don't have to take my sword out. The Cursed Kingdom.
Welcome to my home, beloved. I hope it suits your fancy, for you will never leave it.
Oh, thanks. Quite a nice castle.
I loathe this rock. Its chilled corridors and dripping ceilings. Its whispering haunts of a past long dead. I no more wish to be the queen of this castle as I do to return to it again and again. I will escape its legacy. That is a promise.
Okay. I just meant like how many bedrooms did it have? Did it have ensuite toilets? That's the sort of thing I meant, but okay.
The fates of Creth and Airmer are on your head, my love. Those good knights were victims of this decaying pattern. Sacrifices to the House of Ballads. As for the others, they will fulfill their roles shortly. Each has been saved, freed from their well-worn paths. They walk a new road now. My road.
Okay. Where's the king?
Winston is here, along with his court of enchantments. It is time to begin anew, for we write the final chapter of the House of everything you see. The castle and all that resides in it could be yours.
The thing is, right, she's really tempting. I know I'm meant to be the good guy here, but let me just quickly walk through my logic here before anyone judges me, right? So we are a part of the House of Ballads. We joined them. The House of Ballads' role is to keep all the stories the same, and the stories will never change or evolve or be new and fresh. And then if you look at all the stories from the House of Ballads' perspective, they are the heroes. If you look at all the stories from the other houses' perspective, it's someone fell in love with someone and they wanted to get together, but they weren't allowed because they're from two different houses, so the House of Ballads cursed that person to forever come back to life, kidnap people, get killed, and forever do that. Or like a troll wanted to be treated the same as humans and live amongst the humans, so the House of Ballad people found this troll who believed himself to be human, and they fought it and killed it. And like, all these stories don't... Shut up, I'm gonna pick the evil people. I want all the beasts to be happy. Plus I get a castle. Like, come on, I get a castle. Plus, I'm just killing all the House of Ballads people anyway, so what's the point?
Sagral, you've come at last. It's time to cross swords with one worthy of your talents. You have caused the maid much grief. Luckily, your death will provide her much pleasure. I've seen the world as it could be. A realm where I can be what I choose. Go where I choose. I honor the Emerald Lady.
Okay, cool. So I have to fight you now. I just have to fight everyone. But basically, it's Team Free Will against Team Destiny, and I'm on Team Free Will, which are the bad guys. The good guys right now in this quest we're doing are the, you have to stick to your destined path, you can't do what you want, this is what you have to do, you have no choice, blah blah blah. I'm on Team Free Will, which is, let us do what we want. Like, the woman's only true crime is that she wants to love someone and be loved, but that they say because she's part of the House of Winter, she can't love someone or have true love because she's decay and cold and wintry, so they deny her to have love. Like, what's right? All she wants is love, and she's the bad guy in this. How is that? Like, how is she the bad guy? Oh, I want someone to love me and someone to love. Oh, you're not allowed because you're part of the Winter House. Only the Summer House can have love. Bullshit. Rescue the Courts of Enchantment. And I've just killed one. I'm rescuing them by killing them. This doesn't... I don't really understand this quest. Yeah, I'm just collecting all these because I found out if you collect all the things, you get a thing. I don't think this game understands what saving people is. Because it's like, I'm rescuing these people and I'm just stabbing them to death. And the game's like, yep, you rescued him. Go rescue someone else.
When night falls on the countryside, the noise of wanton opprobrious lechery,
Clearly that must be, yeah, that's the king. And then these are the other people. What, do I just go off to the king, or do I go and rescue the other people first? Ah, go away, you boggarts. Fucking heck, where are they all coming from? I've got to end the stream in a minute anyway. We'll go talk to the king because he's closer, and then I'll end the stream. Let me save it as well. Yeah, we'll talk to the king, possibly kill the king, and then I'll end the stream. Hey, babies. Now, give me a minute to do the spell. More babies. Much like me wiping out the Koreans last night. What, you did what? I may have missed the end of your stream. Like, I may have been lurking to do stuff. You did what? Why would you do that? Why? Mike is an evil shepherd. I love my boys. You don't side with my boys, and you don't side with the Koreans. You do the thing that allows them both to live. Although I think you can only do that if Legion survives in 2. I think that might be why you had to pick one. If Legion survives in 2, you can save them both by only sacrificing Legion. Oh, King, you have the key to this?
At last you've come. The maid has made her sick fantasy a reality. Everything she was has been warped by the Prismere crystal she holds so dear. We must escape this place. The telling has failed us, Sagril. Nothing is certain. If we must, but I fear I have no role in this song now. The maid will be in the courtyard, where our ballad finds its end. Come, I will show you. But they're around here.
Oh, I've got you. I murdered Sir blah blah blah. I want to open this chest. I don't have any lockpicks. Fuck it. Oh, wow, that was a waste. That was a waste of my automatic open lockpicks. Ow. Yeah, I think if you have Legion survive 2, you can do this whole thing where Legion sacrifices himself and recodes the Geth to be like nice boys rather than fighty boys. You killed Tat. Wow, Mike's going the full like bad guy run. That's what Mike's doing. Mike's doing the full like renegade shepherd. The only person I've ever had die in Mass Effect history is Jack, because I just can't get her to fucking survive too, no matter what I do. Oh. See, I recoded. And then because, I think it's because again I had Legion survive 2, you can do this whole thing where like, Ali and Legion do this whole thing of like, basically him being good proves the Geth can be good, and the Quarians and the Geth don't fight each other, and blah blah blah.
Look at this, Olaine. The maid's old keep still has vermin lurking in its shadows. Tell me, Sagril, is there a reason we shouldn't exterminate you?
Oh, I don't know what I've done wrong to make you hate me.
I was offered a new telling. One where I no longer bowed to the will of a man who is in every way my inferior.
Yes, choice is
For
good.
the first time, I was given I know who I am. I am Bellmaid.
Cool. Let's kill more people. You don't understand, I am the fateless one. You can fuck off fighting me, you Bitches. That's meant to zoom in. It's not meant to be this far back. Maybe we're Mass Effect. I can't wait for Mass Effect 4 to come out. As long as they do it properly. As long as they do it in a way where your decisions in 3 still affect 4. Although that will be hard considering the ending of 3. Like, they're gonna have to choose a canon ending for 3. Which will be hard. Although, I guess the canon ending they would choose is Shepard killing the Reapers. Like, that would be the canon ending. But doesn't that kill the Geth as well? I can't remember.
Follow me. I've been in this castle more times than it's not far.
Like, doesn't... When he chooses to kill the Reapers, doesn't that do a whole thing where it's like it kills all robotic life? But then 4 is meant to be set in Geth space and have stuff to do with the Geth. I don't know how that would work. And I guess they can't do the ending where they choose to kill all... where they choose to combine all robot and human life. Because... Well... I don't understand how that would work for 4 either. Save the game. Meant to be ending. I meant to have ended. I meant to have ended.
Stop! Sagar, wait. Go no farther.
Why?
I can't do this. I can't. You must understand. Every time I have faced the Maid of Windermere, now she is free of those bonds. I would not even know how to face her. This story is yours now, my friend. Take the king's token. You are the only one.
I am the king of the House of Ballad now. This is... I'm sorry, this is a roller coaster. I came in because one of their friends got hurt, and then I found out there was an opening, and they were like, "You're immortal, you can't join us. You know, you're only a human of the dust. You're not one of us, blah, 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 blah." And now it's like, you are the king of our people, and... Although you have sort of killed all of our people, you're sort of the king of you and you alone. Right, I know I'm going a bit over, but let's just finish this quest and then I'll... I don't mean to go a bit over, I just want to finish it, so I want to see how this plays out. And then... go shop. I am the king.
We meet in the flesh at last. It is a pity our relationship ends here. I was beginning to think we had a future, as creatures of common purpose. All you have witnessed was for me alone. It was justice. Imagine a lifetime of bondage 100 times over, and you will know my suffering. You, though, you are special. You are one capable of comprehending such concerns. We too, we are misunderstood. So they say, but you and I both have seen the coming fire. A change the likes of which no fae, summer or winter, has ever seen. The telling will never cease, but the ballads that make up its grand design will wither and fade, and new ones will blossom on the vine. Perhaps, but you and I are the same. We challenge the past. The Tuatha have taught me that power only comes with the willingness to destroy, to begin anew and tell new stories. And in Prismere, they have found the means to do so. I weep for what might have been. You and I, side by side, wielding the power of the crystal.
Oh, seriously? I don't even get a choice to side with her? God damn it. Also, that's a big health bar she has. That's like a proper boss health bar. Like, is that the first proper boss health bar we've seen? Or not? Why did I waste my special powers on those two bitches before? I fucked up? I wasted my powers? Oh, she's running around like a madman. Help me, Jeebus! We got my inventory that I can consume. We might not win this fight. Oh look, I set a bomb there by accident as well. Look, there's a bomb going on randomly in the background. With great power comes great responsibility. No, we're not Spider-Maning it. That was earlier on with Jasper. We've come full circle. We've come full circle during the stream. We started with Spider-Man and we're ending with Spider-Man. Stop summoning! Oh shit, her plants also attack me. Great. Ah! Ah! Oh god damn it! She summoned more shit to fight me. Stop it, you cheap bitch! Sorry, I'm going on silent. It's just... Oh, health! Don't summon Leshy, they're really fucking hard to kill. I'm meant to be focusing on you and you've summoned a Leshy. You bitch. I have no more healing potions. This isn't good. I have nothing left that heals, do I? Oh no! We're fucked. I don't know what this does. Random effect. Oh, cool, that heals me. My random effect potion heals me, yes! No! Oh, we died. Fuck. Oh shit, right. I will end here on that saddest of deaths, and we will pick this up next time, and I will start with an epic boss fight and hopefully win. Let me just go to my end screen done by the amazing Jasper, and then I'll raid someone. Oh, look at that! Look how awesome that is. Thank you to Kitten for being here the whole time, Jasper for being here the whole time. Thank you to my boy for lurking and popping in after your stream. Thank you for Mike for being here. Thank you for Smash for being here. And thank you for anyone else who may have lurked. I can just put the word Smash for some reason. Let's go raid Jazzy. I'm not raid Jazzy in a time. We raid Jazzy all the time. Go raid Jazzy. He's doing Tears of the Kingdom. You can make giant robots in that game. Yeah, we'll go raid Jazzy. But yeah, thank you to everyone who watched, and I'll be back in roughly 2 hours. Thank you and goodbye.